What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, bringing you a super early look at Next Generation Network. So these guys I've been partnered up with in terms of bringing you what's going on with their project. And like I said, this is super early. So the website is being built out, white paper coming very soon, but we're going to bring you exactly what they're about and exactly what they intend to do. This project coming very soon. So if you're interested in Next Generation Network, NGN for short, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be bringing you this more and more as the course of this month goes on. All the links that you're going to find for this project will be in the description, so definitely go and check them out. Well, ultimately, what is Next Generation Network setting out to do? Well, the Next Generation Network is a decentralized mainnet, and it's a project that's aimed at providing a trust infrastructure where management authority is not vested in a specific person, i.e. there is no CEO of the company, there is no one person that holds all the rule book and can make the decisions for everybody. What their plan is to put a much more kind of consensus around community and ultimately a solution to enable building and usability through a community voting mechanism. Now, not particularly a DAO, and I think this is the next evolution of DAOs, where it becomes a much more about a consensus as opposed to voting on a proposal put forward by one entity. Now, ultimately, what are they setting out to do? Well, build a community adoption and assets for a higher chance of positive investment. Remember what I talk about a lot on the channel, more minds generally come up with a better solution or idea to a complex problem. What are the sort of things these guys are building out? Well, look, they're building out in terms of technology, in terms of investment, a market system that puts the needs of stakeholders at the heart, transforms goals and actions, and ultimately make sure that long-term sustainability is key. You have to, right now, in this market we are in, build a level of trust. We've seen in the dark times of this incredibly tough recession and equally the decline in the crypto market, trust is at an all-time low, whether that be with the exchanges or crypto in general. So a project that's coming out has to have a trust element and certainly be at the core values of what they're doing. And NGN absolutely is doing that. NGN draws on a collective resource and experience of professionals in banking, cybersecurity, blockchain development, Web3, and marketing to ensure that a collective vision is exactly what they set out to do. But they're going to try, and this is the big bit for me, bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and real world utility. And I think this is the next evolution, like I said, of cryptocurrency, is that it has to be pinned into that kind of real world environment and ultimately support longevity. That the tokenomics or the profit and movement of coins is not generated specifically by holders buying and selling. Yes, that's going to be a fundamental part of it as it's a cryptocurrency, but it doesn't need to be the only use case of it. It's ultimately designed to bring power back to the community, and using a multidisciplinary approach allows to provide tangible investment opportunities with industry-leading transparency, governance, and accountability, thereby democratizing the way our investors access financial products and services. So it's definitely going to be interesting as part of they build this out. What are the objectives? What are they setting out to do? Well, like it says there, look, reshape the volume proposition of existing products and services with the potential to disrupt every facet of society. NGM aims to provide a unique spin on what utility can be, as well as approachability for new investors. Now, it gets even more interesting when you start to walk through their roadmap, and there is a significant amount on this. Bear in mind, this project isn't out yet, but you can certainly see their ambition is not small and exciting when what they're talking about. So look, R&D continues in phase one. We're going to launch the website Solidity Finance LLC smart contract, as well as a number of other projects. You can see there that the 2023 launch of the website Solidity Finance LLC contract. They've got social media accounts, 100 holders, and the fair or stealth launch early in Q1 of 2023. And we're going to get the white paper very soon. Like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'll bring you that as soon as it launches. Well, we get into phase two. We're talking about CMC and CoinGecko listings, marketing campaigns, 1,000 holders, new publications and media content, small. And it's the small details for me that are important. The fact that it says small exchange listings as opposed to coming out saying we're going big. They're really key on what they want to do. R&D into potential use cases for the NGN community. Looking a bit further down the line, we've got some more R&D, 10,000 holders, the continuation of marketing campaigns, more exchange listings. We've got partnerships with other cryptocurrencies and NFT collaborations. And then longer term down the line, we've got national, international media coverage, massive marketing campaign, as well as a number of other things. So an incredibly detailed roadmap with some real specifics on there that we're going to see. In terms of tokenomics, always worthwhile knowing. And again, not anything crazy. It's 10% in and out. So you can see there, we've got 4% into the liquidity pool, 5% to the market wallet, and 1% to the continuation of development. NGN is the native currency, and it's going to be sent over the network easily and instantly, and in addition is also an essential part of the blockchain ecosystem and will be used on the NGN based initiatives and applications. We can sort of see in terms of how you purchase it. Look, if you've been around the block long enough, you're going to know how you're going to grab that. It's going to be through a non-custodial wallet, decentralized wallet, whether that through Uniswap, whether that be through something like MetaMask or Trust Wallet. That's how you're going to buy all of your coins. Now, you can join the movement just by signing up at the bottom there with your email address. So definitely an interesting project. Lots coming. It doesn't stop there with the website. Like I said, the white paper hasn't come out yet, but equally they have a interesting news page that you can always keep up to date with everything going on, as well as a number of other factors. Now, the team that's coming out, they got the Miyamoto Mushari is the founder, and again, you've got his email address there that if you want to kind of get in touch with him. But business management and analyst gives you a little bit of background in terms of what he's kind of been up to, and ultimately what their kind of ambition. Also worked in several Fortune 500 companies. We've also got the co-founder there, again a straight email address if you want to get hold of him. And I actually again like the fact you can get hold of these people. Talks a little bit about what he's done and ultimately running businesses worldwide, market business, both clients fruitful and unique manner, delivering on-time results and making sure whether who's involved is done to the highest possible standard. You got the Hattori Hanzo there. Again, his email address is on there. You get this pattern here, but looking at legislation and impact in the market and how to make investments. And then finally, you've got Taigawa, an expert in the field of social media through tried and true skills, experts, and host of connections to achieve the needed outcome while never letting his morals or values be compromised. And it's so easy in the world of cryptocurrency to get blinded by either money or potential or ambition. And actually, these guys staying relatively grounded in terms of what they're going to be bringing out. Like I said, the website is still in early development. This is, like I said, super early in terms of what's coming out. You'll see in here, this will be where the white paper will be attached, and we'll be able to go through all of that as that lands. But ultimately, it's going to take us through pretty much what we've sort of talked about, but it'll be a much more in-depth look at that. In terms of their socials, again, very early on, but NGN is announcing its first partnership with Solidity Finance, again, for its contract. You can see there that we've got the security audit coming, as well as a number of other factors, and you can kind of come over here. Again, links in the description down below that you can come over and check these out. But they're building out. We've got the website, the white paper, and the smart contract is complete, and ultimately we're going to be able to go through that and understand exactly what it's all about. So be sure, like I said, to subscribe to the channel. If you want to go and check out NGM, the website and the Twitter page will be in the description, so you can go and check it out. But we'll be definitely covering more on the channel of this as this builds out and gets nearer to launch. So if that's something like, be sure to subscribe to the channel, smash this like button on this video. I do appreciate all the support, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.